Good day, everyone, and welcome to Sidejag, where we talk about movies, food, fun, and excitement, baby. Woo! Welcome to the show. Today, we're going to talk about a movie that we were in a much anticipated sequel, Nobody 2.
Nobody 2.
And, of course, the laundry list of other things that we've had the opportunities to watch.
Which for me is unusual. I've watched a lot this time.
That's good.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the Alien Earth by chance?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Is that the Alien franchise?
Yes. Yeah, it's on like Disney and Hulu.
I'm interested in checking that out. If it's from the Alien franchise,
oh, it is. Oh, it's totally from there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
definitely interested in checking that out.
It's the whole kit and caboodle. Like aliens, more aliens.
Well, have you seen the preview for the movie where there's like a young alien and they're sending him back in time, working into a hunting situation where he's actually the predator. The young predator. Yeah.
Yes.
That looks kind of. It's probably gonna suck, but I still want to watch it.
It's Predator. I want to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Killer of Killers was fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you see that? The cartoon?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, you got to watch that. That one. That is total fan service. Like it's really good. Like it totally lays into the movies.
Yeah.
And it's really good. A full circle. Like, yeah, Killer of Killers is good.
I wonder if it ties in with this any at all.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And then we're also getting Prey 2, which is Prey was.
I think we liked Prey, didn't we?
Prey wasn't bad. Prey was
cool.
I
mean, it wasn't like it wasn't an absolute smoke show, but it was okay.
It was good. Yeah. I really need to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
You know, some movies like that, it's like the first time and then the second time you're really like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
But speaking of movies that, Nobody was this quiet little movie that just popped out of nowhere that nobody knew anything about.
Yeah.
We had what's his name? What is he? He's the attorney.
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. So we had Saul from Better Call Saul, and who knew that this guy was such a dynamic character? It was written by the people that did the John Wick saga, and I summarize it as this is what John Wick would have been had his wife lived.
Yeah,
and it pretty much is.
Yeah, for sure.
So the first one we have, he went totally family, miserable, working 9 to 5, hates life, beats everyone up on a bus.
Yeah.
Basically what happens.
Everybody up everywhere. And if I had to summarize, a quick rating, I would say 1 is a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Because it has a very strong plot and a lot of action.
Yeah.
And if I had to rate 2, I would say it's a 6, 7 out of 10 because the plot was only served to promote the action, which was the action was fantastic.
Yes. And it was the
plot really
same movie.
sucked, but it was like the plot really sucked, but I didn't care.
Right. It was the exact same movie. Shot for shot. It was more. The only thing added to this was his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his son's kind of a badass now.
Is his son kind of a badass now?
Yeah, he literally chokes the dude at the end. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He saved the whole crew. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. He had a black eye.
Now I will say, the villain in this one sucked.
Oh. Sharon Stone.
Yes.
Sue was freaking out. She's like, "Oh my God, that's Sharon Stone," and I go, "What?" But if you think about it, though, like I said, shot for shot, same. First movie was the crazy Russian guy,
right? Yeah.
He walks in, he's dancing, doing cocaine, doing the whole thing. She's the same guy.
Yeah.
She's just a female. She's the whole dancing scene like he did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same movie. We're just getting.
Yeah. We got different venues. We get to see an arcade.
Yeah. We get introduced to his dad.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dude. What's his name? Lloyd.
Yep.
I can't remember his last name, but from Back to the Future.
Yep.
Awesome. awesome as his dad.
Dude, he was scary because I thought he was going to die at any moment.
Yeah,
He's so old, man. It's like, why are you still acting?
yeah. And then his brother. I would love to hear the backstory. I would like to hear the story when they were younger.
Yes, why they were together.
Yeah, like what did the dad do at that time? He's a badass now. He was obviously more of a badass back then.
Yes.
And how did they become this?
How did they become brothers?
Right. How did they become brothers? And then that transformation where how did they become brothers to how did they become like some of the deadliest hitmen in history?
Yes. That would be a great part 3 to be like a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we totally need a prequel where they could get somebody else to play him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to play it.
Yep.
You know, because I think we're done. I think we're done.
I think so, yeah.
I don't think we need another one. I think if anything, it would get nice to get somebody young to come in and do the prequel side of this.
Yep.
You know, like maybe they started out where they're just kind of like relaxing in a lakeside, you know, and they're like, you know, and they're like, yeah, let's go back and tell the story. You know, like they're getting ready to tell their kids the story of you know, they're doing a real vacation, and then they travel back and they tell, and there again, they could still do the same movie again.
Oh,
they could just do it from kids' perspective. You know,
different
like
point of view. Yeah.
yeah, you know. But,
yeah, I mean, they could even play the scene where he takes them to this town.
Yeah.
With the same setup, and it's like, oh shit, they're here. They think they're on vacation.
Right. And the dad is doing right, and they could touch on that for just a second.
Right.
Like, you know, oh shit, yeah, like because he didn't know, like the brother knew.
Right.
He's like, dude, that's the town is like you thought we were there for vacation?
Exactly.
It's like, yeah. It's like, no, dude.
Was obviously the brother's the smarter of the two. Like he's the demolition man.
Yes.
And the brother's like he's more surgical.
Yeah,
when he get like the ninja shit, that was just
so funny.
That was so awesome,
dude. And I go, dude, that guy's been killed in every movie.
Yeah.
That guy gets killed. Like he's been in every John Wick. They kill him over every, like he was in the first John Wick. They killed him. I think he was in the second John Wick. They killed him again. He was in Ballerina. They killed him again. He was in the bus in the first John Wick.
Yeah.
And then they killed him again in this John Wick. I'm sorry. He was in the bus in the first Nobody. He was like one of the guys that dies on the bus in Nobody.
Yeah.
And then he gets killed again in this one. I mean, it's almost the joke now is that this guy just.
He's a pawn in the larger game.
And he's the stunt coordinator is his job. Like that's legit. Really? He is a stunt coordinator. So, I mean, but now he's acting in these movies. And it's like, how many times are you going to get your ass kicked? I mean, he must be doing okay because I mean, he gets killed in every movie he's in.
Hey, that's just his thing. But it would like when he's like he's got the machete, dude's got the ninja sword. Like, you know what? This is pretty badass. I like this.
Yeah. Fight sequences are dope.
Yeah.
You know, the whole dude. You know, the beginning of the movie was just like there again. The pendulum swung too far. The opposite way. So now he's back in it, but you know, we find out that when he burned all the money, like the Russians wanted him dead, and so they had to negotiate that he pays them back, and so you know he's working for a guy to pay back all of them, and apparently he didn't learn his lesson.
Obviously not. That's literally I said out loud when we were watching it when he burns it. I was like, signature move. That's his signature move.
Yeah,
literally the dumbest thing you could do, but
totally the dumbest thing you could do. Totally the dumbest.
That's the one thing that people in this world often don't care about their family at all. But the one thing they all care about is their money.
Right, and there again, John Wick move. That's like the guy that writer. That's his move because John Wick did it in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he burned all the guy's money, so it only makes sense that the writer of the show is like, "So what you do? Go right to just hey, you want to piss somebody off? Burn their money."
I'll tell you what this movie did do for me though is I actually really loved the first John Wick, but then I was like, you know what, that's enough. But now I feel like I feel like I need to give the other John Wicks a try. Yeah. I feel like I owe him at least to watch the second one and see how I feel about it.
You know what you might want to do is just skip ahead to Ballerina.
No, really?
There is some scenes in Ballerina where are dovetail into scenes from John Wick.
Yeah.
But not enough to where it matters.
Yeah.
but he's in the movie, like he comes in the end.
Yeah.
And what you know about John Wick, it makes a lot of sense, because you know him as the Baba Yager.
Yeah.
Dude, every time they say that, Haley and I just laugh. It's like the two stupid people that poke each other.
Yeah.
And we go, Baba Yager.
Yeah.
The boogeyman. But no, you would probably like for you, I would say watch Ballerina.
And that's the newest one. That's out.
Yeah.
I just seen it on something.
Yeah. So that's the girl John Wick.
Yeah.
So Ballerina would be a good watch,
I'll have to
because
check it out then.
there again, it gets you into more of the lore of where John Wick comes from, because it would be a good, because part one, Ballerina is a great watch. It gets you the same excitement level without all the nonsense of extended fight scenes.
Well, the good thing about Cassie is, although she watches a bunch of dumbass like Law and Order type stuff,
yes,
she's in for action movies. Like if it's an action movie, she's like in. Like, oh yeah, we'll watch it. So
yeah. So in the end, okay. So there again, same movie, ending is the same. I love the wolf dog.
Yeah.
You're just like, where the hell is it? And it's like the FBI guys are just staring at him and go, who are you people? Because it starts out and his wife's not sitting there. It's the same basic scene from the first movie where he's like, who are you? I'm nobody, And he had to like put out, he was bleeding or something, and
and he used his lighter to
stop
whatever they call it.
Well, you can't do that.
Yeah. And the dog's just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end it pans to a wide shot of his wife.
Yeah.
Because his wife, who knew, right?
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah, she just comes out of nowhere. Like, who knew she's like the frickin', Charlie's Angels shit going on here.
Yeah. But it's obvious she knew about this shit from the beginning.
Yes.
So she knew what she was getting in for. She hoped that the rest of their life would end up like that. But, also, she's ride or die. Like, shit, hey.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, man. She's like, fix this shit. Like, all right. Like, like that was, we're not expecting that. He wasn't expecting that either. He was all prepared to get his ass chewed out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, okay. Well,
dude, I was just saying, I looked at Cassie. I was like, that's 100% would be you. Like, not like we're getting split up. Like, no, you did this, you fix it.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah. It was funny too. So like the dude that owned the town, that was the Walt Disney character in this. The special features, he's like, I don't ever play this character. Like, I'm not a badass. Like, I don't do fight scenes and all this crap. And they're telling me what I'm gonna do, and I'm like, what? Like, you sure you really want me for this part?
Yeah.
And then Tom Hanks's son was the sheriff.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude,
played a great douchebag.
Oh, he's like, I got to be the best douchebag ever. And he's like, there's all this action going on all around me. People, he goes, I never even got to pull my gun out of the holster, and then I get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone is having fun. Never got to throw a punch.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so messed up. And I go, yeah, right. He never did. He was always like the last guy.
When I was lucky enough to catch this in the movie theater,
fantastic.
They still had one in a small town next to us, which is just 20-minute drive.
Yeah,
had it playing, and we already had a movie date with the kids. Yeah. I was like, oh, dude, like, have you guys seen Nobody too? No, let's go. So we drove over there and watched it and got to see it on the big screen. So
that's cool.
It was definitely a good time.
Yeah. No, we watched it. I just bought it and watched it here because I watched it on the big screen. Yeah. Anyways,
there you go.
So 2 thumbs up. Very nice movie. Enjoyable. It's such a nice change.
Oh yeah.
To actually have a movie instead of a documentary that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
No,
totally
it was good
fun throughout. So
yeah, fight scenes were good. The story was weak. It's exactly what you expect. It's like a better version of a 1990s, shoot 'em up. So yeah, it was good. Enjoyed it.
Definitely worth the time. And anybody that has watched this that doesn't watch the other show and they got the movie out of the way first, congratulations.
Yes.
This doesn't often happen.
No, only when it's a good movie, and we can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to the rest of the trash.
On to the rest of it.
What else did you watch?
I went and watched Weapons.
Oh.
Have you seen the preview of that?
No, what is that on?
It's in the movie theater still.
Oh, okay.
I think you can do a rental to buy, but it's the one where kids are disappearing.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep, the ones. Is that one you're interested in watching or no?
Not a chance.
Okay, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it's not that great. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people enjoyed it. There are some cool aspects to it.
It sounds very M. Night Shyamalan.
It does, but you don't get the payoff.
Oh God, really?
You know what happens, but you don't know why it happens and what it affects. And if you want me to just spoil it straight out?
I don't care.
Okay.
All right. All right. We're gonna if you're wanting to watch Weapons, we're gonna spoil it.
Yeah. But please know it's not a great movie in my opinion. So if you like the movies I like, you probably won't like this that much either.
Okay.
I'm not sad I watched it though. It was fine.
Fine.
So it starts out. Teacher goes into a class.
Yep.
There's one kid in there.
Right.
All the damn kids are gone. She's like, what the hell's happened? Cut. Jump cut. Boom. The kids, 15 kids or 17 kids in the class are missing. It's your fault. Schools kind of protect her like, hey, they're like, why was it only this class? The parents are like, it was only this class.
Right.
Every student but one, except in this class, or only in this class, were disappeared. And we haven't been able to find them. No trace of them. They start going through Ring cameras. It's modern times. They see the kids literally at 2:14 a.m. running outside into the woods. That's the last known thing, and it's a mystery. Like, what the hell happened to these kids? Is the teacher at fault? She's an alcoholic, a former alcoholic, and she's getting back into drinking now that the damn kids are gone. She can't go back to the school.
I don't know why that would be her fault, just because she's an alcoholic.
Right.
But okay.
Right.
So
and then
they all disappear.
So it's the only people that survive this are her and the one kid. She wants to talk to the kid to figure out, like, what does he know? Is anything going on? Principal's like, no, like, this is bad enough. You cannot talk to that kid.
Okay.
And he's saying, listen, we've got so much bad press. You just need to take a break. Well, what am I going to do? She starts drinking, obviously. She can't teach. And she goes down a rabbit hole of just drinking and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Cut to one of the dads that lost his over and over watching a Ring camera. Like, what the hell's going on? This dad is also a guy who wrote Witch on the side of her car. We find this out through his story. He was drunk, watching a video, writes Witch on her car. Every parent that lost a child there, and basically the whole town kind of blames her at this point.
Yeah, of course.
But he's doing his own investigation. And through this investigation, he's trying to ask people to see their Ring cameras, which you can imagine how a parent that lost a child would not want to do that. But he finds one. And then he finds another. And he's starting to pinpoint it on a map. They're all going to one place. Guess where that place is?
Her house.
The one boys who survived this, his house. Okay. And through all this time, you meet several different characters. This is the one thing I love about that movie is you see the same events through 5 different characters' eyes.
They do one of those things.
They do one of those, which is they do it very well. That's like the best part of the movie.
Yeah, because that's usually the most sucky part when they go back in time, and it's like.
And this one is actually great because you got a cop, you got a drug dealer, you got her, you got one of the parents.
Okay.
And then you got the principal. So that they're doing the switching to find out. And this whole time they're haunted by a very old lady with the brightest red hair you've ever seen. That looks like a clown almost.
Okay.
Like, what the hell's going on? You come to find out she is the aunt of the one kid's parents, who they also haven't seen since this incident. But nobody knows that because they haven't really checked in. And this little boy's going back and forth to school, which you find out the aunt has put them in a coma through like voodoo type stuff,
kids?
witchcraft. The parents.
Oh,
at first you figure out the parents, and she has the kid feeding them soup, and she's literally got them. She's like got some special tree, like a bonsai tree,
right?
And she wraps her hair around it, and she throws it in the water and like does a little snap, and it puts a spell on them where they're just basically zombies, for lack of a better term.
Okay, this sounds
they
like
work for her,
1990s Denzel Washington shit.
Exactly. And you see that she's very old, but when she does this, she looks a little bit better. So you start to surmise like, oh, okay, so she's like leeching something off of them.
Right.
Obviously, that's not enough. You see through the drug dealer's eyes, who breaks into their house to steal shit because he's a drug addict.
Right.
And he sees them, gets attacked by them, runs into the basement. Guess who's in the basement?
All the kids.
All the damn kids. And then it flashes back to the boy, and you see her with her hair falling out, about to die. And it's like, you want your parents to live, right? You've seen what I can do. Because she had their parents stab their face and all this shit, like
what?
On command, yeah. Because they're like zombies, and she control them with a fork. And so he gets them to stop. She's like, I need you to bring me an item from all your classmates. So the kid goes in, steals the item. She does the same shit. And that's why at 2:14, when she does her little spell, they all run out.
Okay.
And they're all there. And now she's back in better health. She's meeting the teacher, the principal, because the original teacher says, hey, you need to check on this boy. I went, and she was snooping around their house. She wasn't supposed to be talking to him, but she's seen the parents sitting there like zombies. And she jumps back when she sees them, obviously. But then she looks, and they're not moving. They're just like looking straight ahead, knocking on the window, nothing. So they get the teacher to check on them. You can't do that. The aunt's like, they're very sick. I'm taking care of them. It's kind of acting sketchy. The dude realizes she acting sketchy. He ends up following her back down. She follows him to his house and goes in for a glass of water, saying that she's about to have a heart attack.
Right. Steal some shit.
Does hoodoo voodoo on him, makes him kill his lover.
Oh, shit.
And then makes him try to kill the teacher. Guess who saves the teacher? The guy that wrote Witch on the thing.
Oh.
So, and the end of the story, what happens is she's setting up traps for anybody. So she's got zombies everywhere.
Oh, God.
To protect her, if she crosses salt line, the zombies attack.
Okay.
And but they're not zombies, they're technically alive. She's just controlling them.
Right.
And the little boy ends up getting to the tree, has a piece of her hair that's been falling out, because she's obviously hundreds of years old at this point. And he puts all the kids to get her. So the kids literally rip her apart.
Oh, gross.
At the very end. And then there's a narrator that starts in the beginning, which is a little girl, and talks about, oh yeah, some of the kids started talking after a couple months, some a few years. And they're just talking about how it's all been covered up by the local authorities and all this stuff.
Okay. That's not what I was expecting.
That's the ending. I would have liked to know, like, what exactly was she? Obviously, she was getting some kind of youthfulness from the kids, but I don't really understand it. Didn't understand the magic.
I don't think they want you to.
Yeah, they didn't want it. So it just wasn't a satisfying ending.
Yeah, you just need. Yeah, right.
So like that, the part where they're switching, which I typically hate, I thought they done really well. It just fell flat at the end, and it's like, oh shit. And it's the chick from Ozark, the blonde-haired one, who's the teacher. So yeah, that was Weapons.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Okay. What else you got?
So I also watched 28 Years Later from the 28 series.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I've never watched any of those. I've always wanted to, but I never...
The first one, I think, is great.
Yeah, 28. Was it like 28 days?
28 days later.
28 minutes, 28 days, and
28 days.
Years?
Yeah, 28 days, 28 years. No, 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years.
There we go. Yeah.
28 weeks, I didn't like so much.
Never watched. Yeah.
28 Years Later. It wasn't terrible, but it was not what it doesn't kind of... It does follow the structure of that type of movie,
right?
But it's telling a more intimate story about a boy and his father and mother,
right?
And that alone, I think, is a pretty decent story. But tied into the 28 Years Later thing, I guess all this has to happen for this story to make sense. but it was kind of, it was, so it starts off with a totally different, separate person
Right.
whose father thinks that the zombies coming is like the second coming of God, and he's a preacher, and he just
Yeah.
lets himself and his family be killed. The little boy survives. Jump cut to this other family 28
Right.
years later, and you think, oh, is the dad that boy?
Yeah. Who's the boy?
Like, is this boy this boy? Turns out it's none of them.
Oh, perfect.
And then you have this really heartfelt movie about this boy trying to save his mother who has cancer. There's no doctors at this point except for one that lives on the zombie island that nobody's supposed to go to.
Right.
So he treks out, finds out his dad's cheating on his mom. She's literally going crazy. They don't know what's wrong with her at this point.
Right.
So he's cheating. He's actually a really good dad through this movie, but he sees her cheating on her, and it kind of it throws him into overboard. And he escapes with his mother to take her to the mainland to see this doctor.
Right.
And finds out she has cancer. The doctor's like, tells her, like, you have cancer. He doesn't understand what cancer is. But she knows, like, yeah, I'm going to die now because there's no point in going and becoming a zombie and all this stuff.
Right.
So the doctor does delivery.
What did you go buy these?
No.
I mean, you have the little case.
Oh yeah, I got a box I can put them in.
Okay. Thank you. You're the best.
But so the doctor kills her and all this stuff. And
euthanizes her?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Dr. Kevorkian situation. Yeah. So then during this whole time, they find some infected, and they're smart infected this time. Like, they have brains. There's like called an alpha, and they're controlling the rest of them. One of them has a baby, turns out to be a normal baby. The mom dies. Mom saves the baby. The mom gets killed later by the doctor. Kid takes the baby.
Zombie mom?
No, the zombie mom gets killed by the son after, because the mom helps the zombie mom deliver the baby. I guess they're smart enough to understand that. But then as soon as the baby is born, she tried to attack her.
Right.
Son kills her. They have a baby now, but it's not a zombie baby. It's like a regular baby.
Okay.
For whatever reason, Alpha is obviously the dad. Comes in. The alphas are way big. And something I need to note throughout this: straight up dong swinging everywhere, dude. Full frontal nudity from and the alpha is he's hanging.
Yeah.
He's clearly the alpha, but it's. I mean,
and he wants the baby back.
He wants the baby back. The doctor gets him high on morphine or something like that to slow him down. So the kid escapes, takes the baby back to his thing, leaves it on a note. It's like, hey, Dad, I need you to take care of this baby. I'm fine. I'm going to figure my own way out. I need to figure my own way out. And he goes back to the mainland. He goes to the mainland. You see him surviving just for a few short minutes. Almost, he gets attacked by a horde of zombies, like 12 something zombies. All of a sudden, like, this is like a dour, very serious movie up to this point.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you see dudes dressed up kind of like Power Rangers. Like there's a couple girls and a couple guys, and they have like machetes tied to sticks.
Okay.
They're doing like ninja type stuff, and they're like, hey buddy, looks like you use some help. And he's like, you mind if we step in? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, hold until the zombies get close, and then they all start doing ninja flips and shit. And they all like, it's just a crazy, wild, wacky killing of all the zombies.
Okay.
And then you see the leader at the end has his dad's cross on. So they've done the whole front scene. The first 10 minutes of the movie is on this other boy. That's the boy. So they did all that just to show him crazy as hell at the end of a pretty serious movie outside of that.
Okay, that makes absolutely zero sense.
It was, dude.
It sounds so dumb.
It was. So
I don't feel bad that I've missed all of these.
It was so dumb. The first one's great. Like, I'll stand by the first one, but this one, it was dumb. Now this one, I watched another one you might like that I think you've mentioned before.
Okay.
So see, here's what happened. At movie night Friday,
right?
we had a bunch going on Saturday. We ended up doing like an outdoor watching the football game and all that.
Oh,
So
nice.
Sunday I was going to go golfing, but I woke up and I was kind of tired. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was just tired all day. So Cassie's like, oh, movie day.
Movie day.
You know, I was like,
Nice.
cool. Like, this is it. Because usually I don't want to be stuck in the house. But today I'm just tired of shit. Let's just watch movies and order takeout, you know, and get pop. We'd go to the store, get popcorn, load up on
Nice.
some snacks, and we watch movies. So this one was Novocaine.
Oh,
that you had
fantastic.
recommended. That movie's fun. Really fun.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And the double cross, when you find out, it's like, oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, the ending was just so brutal. Haley and I were just like, because, you know, she broke her arm, and she's just like, and he's, oh, my God. And he's,
Oh, dude. Yeah, that was,
But we both screamed.
dude, and it like when he puts his fist in the glass.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And then his buddy online was the perfect dude. That was Spider-Man's sidekick.
Yeah.
The perfect
You know,
person to be that.
yeah, because we talked about this because he's Dennis Quaid's son.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep, it's Dennis Quaid's son.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the guy from The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that. But yeah, dude, that movie was. Dude,
No, you're talking about the main character. I did know that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about his sidekick.
Oh no,
It was from Spider-Man's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That guy he's no hair.
Yeah,
I know about him.
But it's
hair.
funny talking about with the girls, the ponytail, his ponytail, and the damn hog to being a moped. Of course, like as soon as he said, you know, kind of, and I told Cassie, I looked over, like, yeah, it's a moped, guaranteed, it's a moped.
Yeah, it fit the plot perfect.
Yeah,
you know, and then she's bad. You know, she's in on the whole thing, and he's just like, yeah, he was the dope.
Yeah. And that one, like, I don't know how good it would have been going to the movies, but as a free streaming service, like, it was great.
Yeah, we enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yeah, so I had a really good time with that one. That was a fun one.
Yeah, wow, no way, nobody to in that one.
Yeah,
that's a lot of violence one night.
Well,
and then a lot of killing zombies. Okay,
so I watched all on Sunday. I watched Novocaine 28 Years Later. Then I watched Karate Kid Legends.
Oh, no thanks. Okay.
And that's Daniel's son was returning this. Jackie Chan was in it.
Yeah.
And then there was a new kid, of course, from China that goes to New York, and then they have of course they have some kind of Battle of the Five Boroughs. It was a Karate Kid movie. I mean, I liked it, but I liked the Cobra Kai series.
Feel good.
Yeah. No, it was just it was pretty good action. It was Jackie Chan style fighting, which I like.
Yeah.
And then the story was weak, but it was the same story. There's always a tournament. There's always a reason to be in this tournament. In this case, it was to save the girl he liked, Dad's pizza parlor.
Oh,
who he was training. He was training him to fight in a boxing match to get money to pay back the loan sharks that he had paid.
Oh,
who were coming in, and he originally found this out because the kids saved him from getting beat up by the loan sharks.
Gotcha.
But also in true Jackie Chan style, also kind of gets beat up,
right,
while he's doing this. You know,
of course.
So then he starts training him. The dad gets injured, put in a coma. Now they're really going to lose the pizza place, so he's forced in, and this whole time he had sworn to quit fighting because his brother was killed at a competition. No, the kid that Jackie Chan was training, which was his nephew in this movie. Okay. His brother had died in a competition. His brother was clearly the better fighter, the more advanced fighter, and he had like a special dragon kick. Well, he won the competition. The guy that lost to him, his brother, pulled his gang out after the competition. One of them pulls a knife out, and he calls for help for the kid, that the main character, and he freezes, and his brother gets stabbed, and that's his biggest regret in life, that his brother needed him, and he was too scared to fight, so he promised to never fight again. So that's kind of the Karate Kid type story. Yeah,
it's always pulling at your heartstrings.
Yeah, but there was some pretty good fights in it. The main plot, I think, is fairly strong with the brother and everything. but they don't tie to. It's a Karate Kid movie. They're not going to really do
exactly.
anything
Wax on, wax
crazy.
off.
Yeah. Yeah, so they do all that typical stuff. Fast forward, and then obviously he wins the competition, gets the money to save the pizza parlor,
And the guy wakes up out of the coma.
In scene, and Daniel's son's in it towards the end, and he's training. And in scene, they send a pizza from their second location to him. He takes it into the dojo. Johnny is there.
Johnny Five is alive.
So they take it, the Cobra Kai tie-in right there.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
They check the boxes they need to check.
Yeah. I was never a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I did watch something this weekend.
Ooh, okay.
I watched a newish series on Netflix. It's called Untamed.
I don't think I've seen it.
No, it's in there again. It's one of those sleeper things that like. So it takes place in a state or a state, not a state park, but a national park. I don't know, like the Grand Tetons or Big Spur or whatever. Yeah. One of the names of the Apple programs that used to, they have one of the big mountains there.
Yeah.
And he's a federal investigator that works there. And, of course, he rides a horse. He lives on the land. He's a tracker. He does all this shit. And somebody dies, so he gets brought in because the park rangers aren't there to do that. So they all basically answer to this guy, sort of, in that regard. But, and then that's where the story, it's like, okay, so they made, there was like a million things going on that you're just like, holy shit. Like they really wanted this to have plot.
Yeah. The
plot is so like, there's this, like the movie starts out and he's talking like with his son and you're like, okay, what's going on there? And then it turns out he's divorced and he's like, he lives in the woods though, so he wouldn't have his son. Oh God, I bet you his son's dead. Sure enough, his son's dead. His wife's remarried. Why did his wife get remarried? And then they keep introducing characters and you're just like, okay, what is this guy? And dude, it's one of those things where there's like 6 subplots going on.
Is this a movie or a series?
It's a series. It's like a 6-part series. Like your wife would love this.
Dude, everything you've said,
she would love this. I'm only gonna give the son thing away because you figure that out like right away.
Yeah.
Everything else, like everybody hates him, and then he gets a partner. He needs one of the ranger people to be his partner. So they have the whole partner thing, and then she's got her shit going on, and like it. And the nice thing is I'll say this: they go wide. They go for the 55-yard field goal. And they make it. They make it, and they end the movie or they end the series, and you're like, I'm happy. I'm cool. Yeah. Put a little button on it. Set up for season 2. It's a real good watch. It's not a normal Dean movie by any stretch of the imagination, which it's hard to do in a series, but it looked good and it was really cool. So there are a few long moments in it, obviously, because there's like 6 or 8 episodes.
Yeah.
But everything is rolling towards the same thing. So there's not like any unnecessary shit. It's just like expanding, like, oh, we need to know about this person. All right, well, let's put some of that. It's like, Jesus Christ. But everything that they start, they finish.
That's good.
So
because there's too many out there that don't do that.
No, they do. Whoever did this did a really good job of, okay, here's this little minor plot that's going on that encompasses the bigger plot. Like they did a really good job at buttoning up all the plot lines.
They made it as if they weren't getting another season.
They made it as if they were never going to get another season, and they wanted everyone to love it.
But they have a chance to do another season because something they probably had something there that they could bring on to another season.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. Oh no, because yes, you'll see and be like, oh yeah, they could do this again, no problem.
Yeah.
So, no, it was good though. I think you and Cassie she would definitely like it. So
yeah, I'll have to put it on the list for sure.
Yeah, it was good. Then the only other thing that I watched was how do you feel about magic?
What kind of, now is it like what's it? Now You See Me, like the first one.
No,
Awesome.
it's like comedy magic.
Comedy
So
magic. Oh,
yeah,
no.
so there's this guy called Justin Willman.
Yeah.
Apparently he was the host of the cake build-offs on Food Network.
Really?
Didn't know that, and he's apparently a magician. And so he has a Netflix special. It's called Magic Lover. And I'm like, it's an hour.
Yeah.
What the hell? I like magic, you know? It's funny because he almost sets you up in the beginning so that you're like, oh shit. Because he goes, there's two types of people I've found that like that are about magic, how they feel about magic. The first person is they came because they just want to enjoy the magic. You know, they just want to see the spectacle that's going to unfold in front of you.
Yeah.
And the other person is the one that you brought with you that he's just going to be annoying throughout the whole thing. He wants to know how I do everything. You know, they're just, yeah. And so and I was like, damn, he's right.
Yeah. Yep. I'm the second guy.
I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be the second guy because he literally clowns you. He clowns them right in the beginning of it.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a box. I know I don't have that box, you know, and it's like, you know, and then he's like, the magic in it is even better, you know, and he gets the one guy that's, you know, skeptic, and he's like, it's like, what do you think it is? He goes, you got a printer in the box. It's like, it pulls the box out, and I won't tell it, but it was a good hour. I mean, it was entertaining. Like, there again, it's magic, either however you feel on it. It's you know, and it's TV magic at that. So,
well, what's crazy is you would think I would be completely anti-magic, but living in Branson so closely, and Eureka Springs and Hot Spring, they all have shows. And we've seen magic shows at all of them, and I have fun.
I tell you what, I watch a lot of this comedy shit. I like doing it. I know you're not the biggest guy on that, but this was fun. It was just one of those things where it's like, we got an hour to kill.
Yeah.
Let's watch some magic. And the ending is fantastic. Like his big finale, fantastic. Yeah. Like, it's just like, you just sit there and go, damn, I don't care. There's magic, chance, whatever the fuck it is. That was cool. That was cool. So definitely worth a watch if you guys are bored and, you know, want to see some shit. Oh, and then one more, just real quick. It's a cartoon, so you won't watch it. But there's another Witcher cartoon.
Is there? Did you watch The Witcher without Henry Cavill?
It's not out yet.
Is it not out? Okay.
It's not out
yet. I thought I just missed it. I thought I missed
it. Hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
It's coming soon. So, but no, this was another, because there again, they've made, I think, 3 or 4, 3 maybe 3,
I think.
3. Yeah, 3 cartoons just to kind of fill in the gaps.
Yeah,
which is good. Good.
I meant to watch the other one. Like genuinely, the first season of The Witcher, I think, is some of the best TV Netflix has ever done.
Yeah, I was actually going to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I think it's worth a rewatch. The second one, you get a pretty sharp decline, but it's still good, I would say.
Yeah. The third one nobody cared about.
Third one was kind of just like, nobody cared, including Henry Cavill. So we'll see how the fourth goes. Yeah,
because that was. Anyways, that was I think my big weekend, because right now I'm watching Alien Earth, which is, you know, that comes out every Friday or some shit like that.
Yeah.
If you're an Alien fan, you'll love it, because it's very Alien. Like, there's a certain way that they shoot these movies that are kind of cringy and kind of like, and they're shooting it like where you just go, is everybody a freaking idiot? Like, like no, like, oh, okay, there we go. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, and it's got all the gore. It's got all the gore. It's all the gore. Like, you're like, Jesus, bro. Okay. So
what service is it in?
It's on Disney Plus or Hulu.
Okay.
and it's actively out right now. So it's like there's 5 or 6 episodes already. I'm hoping there isn't going to be too many more, because I
might have to watch them just so we get Chris on, because he's the one that brought it up in the first place, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of at my wit's end with it right now. Like I had to pause it and take a break because I was just like,
yeah,
God, so stupid. He's so stupid. But in an alien's way though, it wasn't bad. It was just like what's gonna happen, and it's sure. Oh wow, look.
Oh, it's a robot. He was a robot the whole time.
No, we knew he was a robot. We know they're robots. And then I'm watching Invasion on Apple TV.
Yeah,
which they got to be halfway through it now, and it's just finally starting to get interesting. So that's par for the course for these guys. They take too long to get going. And then I just in the last series or last season of Strange New World, Star Trek just wrapped. And, dude, I gotta say, out of all the Star Treks that they've come, like Next Generation was awesome, but it ran forever, And when they did the 3rd season of Picard, it was like the best ending for the Next Generation fans ever that you could ever ask for. Like, because people go, "Oh, I couldn't," after season 2, I couldn't watch season 3. I was like, "Screw season 2! I didn't watch it either. Season 3 was amazing." Like they were like, "How do we make this work? We bring everybody back.
Yeah,
let's do that." Yeah, I mean, dude, let's bring this ship back too. Yeah, and the Borg. Yeah. That was like the best. That was the best fan service you could ever expect.
Yeah.
But just enjoyable Star Trek shit. Like let's have fun in this world and not really pay too close attention to it. Brave New Worlds is totally that. Like they're doing Star Trek stuff, but it's just a fun show to watch.
Yeah.
Like I've enjoyed every episode of it. I was like, I really like who's doing like Upper Deck or Lower Deck, the cartoon series.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that. Freaking, it's so good. But it's funny because it's like these guys are doing so good at like they're doing everything you wish Star Wars was doing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, God, these guys are fucking killing it with this. Like, it's so much better than anything Star Wars has done.
Yeah.
Like, screw Andor. Andor is just the dumbest show ever. It's no fun. It's boring. It's like, oh, it's so deep. It's
literally
stupid.
smelling their own farts.
Yeah. Oh my God. But these guys, man, these guys are over here having fun, blowing shit up, doing like zombies and all kinds of crazy shit. And you're like, these guys are having fun.
Yeah.
So totally. So, anyways, that just wrapped, which is cool. And so, because I'm kind of at the point where I don't want to watch any more series for a while.
Dude, I have myself. That's why I started watching my movies. Like I can't get into another series right now. I'm just not feeling it.
Nope.
But I did. So before we talk about this series, I did watch one more movie on Monday.
Okay. Yep.
I watched Sinners. It's
okay.
The historical ended up being a vampire movie. I think
I know what you're talking about. Who was in it?
God, what's his name? The Black Panther guy, the one that didn't die, the second.
Yeah, the brother, the guy that was in the Rocky movies.
Right. Yeah.
Creed.
Yeah. He's in it and played twins in it, and it's just I know a lot. Like it got a lot of people were saying it was woke. It didn't seem like that at all to me. It just seemed like
they said it was woke.
Yeah. Because it was all centered around Black people in slavery days in the South. That's the only connection I could get. But what I will say about it is, don't watch it because it's woke. Don't watch it because it's not a great movie. It's like there's so much.
Don't watch it at all. No,
they're building stuff up, and it's as a whole, it's okay.
Right.
You see what they're trying to do, but it's just it gets so lame in between, and it's like the Delta Blues connection is so light, and it's like,
and there's vampires.
There is vampires.
Okay.
And a vampire. It's basically one vampire who's the head vampire. He's not Dracula, but he's turning everybody into vampires and then building his army.
So this is like Abraham Lincoln, the axe murderer, or whatever, the vampire hunter.
Yeah,
Kind of. Yeah.
kind of. And it's like one kid survives, and it's just kind of it's long drawn out. There's not enough action. There's not enough vampires. So
Oh.
it's just it's like a 5 out of 10, 4 out of
Oh,
10.
is it a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay. I mean, I know I've seen the trailer for it. I
Yeah.
just looked at it and went, I
The
don't
the
know.
thing that I was bummed is I think I rented that and it was like $8 and I was like, "Ah, I wish I would have waited till it was free."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that. But it was just okay. But outside of that, I was like, all right, there's a few series I need to catch up on. I watched one episode of season 2 of Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it's okay.
Better.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna continue watching it as I feel I'm in the mood. But I watched one episode of that, and then I seen that Gen V, which is the boys spinoff,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
they started that. They had 3 episodes. Watched
Oh.
that, got sucked in, watched 1.5 episodes, and ended up going to sleep late
Okay.
last night. So
Yeah.
that has been pretty good. Still as good as the first one. So
I never watched it.
we'll see where it goes. If you were tired of the boys, it's not as graphic as the boys.
Right.
It's not as raunchy as the boys, but it's still the same premise of the
Yeah, I
boys.
was gonna say, I just don't feel like I need any more superheroes in my life.
Yeah. The reason I like it is because they're all like kind of bad.
Right.
Even the good superheroes.
Well, yeah, that's just it. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, but where else are you gonna go with it, right?
Yeah.
It's like everyone's over here doing, oh, I'm so great. Let's just
Well,
flip it.
and the whole thing is 100% parody of like our current MAGA movement, which
Oh.
I think is pissing people off.
Well,
Be-
they'll fire you.
Yeah, but that's what it is. When you watch it, you can see it clearly. It's all exactly that. They got different people in there parodying, different people in the real world. So I think that's pissing people off. To me, it's like, hey, they're actually they're doing the same thing against the other side as well, just not as heavy handed.
Well, there's only so much to pick on the other side.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to pick on the governor of California. Ooh,
yeah. But they do. They did. They definitely do.
Yeah,
they got
really,
they got the same guy in there. Yeah.
Right. I mean, really, that's really
Like,
all you got, right?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't follow it, but I mean, look. I always tell people, look, if it appears on my radar, then like there's a lot because I pay no attention to any of this. So if I find out about it, like that guy must be really excelling at annoying people because I watch none of that. It's funny because I love Jimmy Kimmel, but I like back in January I told Sue, I was like, all right, well, I'm not watching Jimmy Kimmel for the next 4 years because I don't not that I'm upset with his rhetoric. I just don't want to be informed of his opinion.
That's dude. Matter of fact, I've like deleted so many people off Facebook.
Yes.
And it's just like not because they have an opinion. It's just like the ones that are just so hateful on either side. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't care.
It's just like, dude, you guys are such hateful people that I need, and I only let you on here because car audio. That's the only reason I accept you, so I can clearly unfriend you. And maybe one day you won't be hateful, and I'll add you back. But right now, no thanks. I'd rather not live in that echo chamber if I can help it.
And yes, 100%. I do the same thing. I'm like, listen, that's cool. I'm not. That's not part of what I want to.
Yeah,
that's not where my headspace is at.
Yeah.
So
and there's some people that they'll have strong opinions on that, but as long as they're not literally hate type speech, because I've seen it, both ways.
Oh yeah,
but they'll have a strong opinion. It's like that's fine as long as you're not like, oh, kill this person. Then
it's so weird.
And it's like, dude, this is not cool. Like we shouldn't be killing anybody.
I know, it's so strange. Like it's so strange. I'm like, yeah, no, that was the thing. I was talking, a couple of my friends were like, dude, I don't know why that this kind of upsets me. And I don't mean like makes me angry, but just like makes you sad. And I was like,
oh yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
it's just this isn't acceptable behavior.
Yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
somewhere it's
And the
know.
people feeding into it heavy, I was like, I'm gonna have to cut y'all loose. Y'all can
Yeah.
do it and burn out yourself, but
Yeah, it's
let's cut
it's
loose.
weird. It's very not Gen X. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're the generation that doesn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah,
strange.
people went crazy, man. People
Yeah.
literally went crazy.
Oh man, God, yeah.
Yeah.
People are just. Everyone needs to take a chill.
People are peopling.
Everyone take a chill. Go sit in your car and listen to your car stereo.
And used to, we'd only have to hear this at like Thanksgiving, But now it's
when Uncle Jimmy comes in,
right, yeah.
Spews his shit.
Yeah. But now
Dude,
you gotta hear it on social media, you gotta hear it on the TV. It's like no, thank you.
I'm doing the best that I can to ignore 90% of it.
Yeah, me too.
It's why, as I said, I feel bad. Like, I love watching Kimmel. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it was just like after the election, it was like, okay, it's over. I don't want to be fed this.
Keep dragging.
Yeah. So, I would watch Jimmy Fallon because, honestly, who was it? The guy that just left, the British dude, James Colt, James.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Daily Show was, or something like that.
The Late Late Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that guy. Like, he was freaking hilarious. But then he's like, yeah, I'm retired and moving back to Great Britain.
I never watched any late night. The last time I watched late night TV, I think was probably like Conan O'Brien.
Oh, no,
when he had his original show.
Yeah.
That was the last time I really watched late on TV. So like none of the new ones. I knew what's his name from Kimmel from the Man Show.
Yes.
That's the only way I knew him from. Him and Adam Carolla. Yeah.
Yes, that was fun.
And it ended up being on total opposite sides of the thing. Because the Carolla podcast is the exact opposite of what Jimmy is now. So kind of weird.
I mean, hey, it happens. I mean, I was a David Letterman guy, so
I never watched Letterman, but he did have some good stuff.
I always watch Letterman.
Yeah,
and I love his interview show that he does on Netflix.
Yeah,
where he sits down and
I've only watched one episode of that, but the one I did see was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't watch them all because I'm not that interested in the people he's interviewing. But the ones I did want to see that I watched, I really enjoyed. I think he's a really good interviewer. So, those are really good to watch too. Like if you are going to be interviewing somebody, like I feel like if I'm going to be doing something, like if I have to teach a class, I want to watch something where somebody's going to be standing up in front of people so I can parrot some of that energy.
Right.
But if I have to interview somebody, it's always nice to watch an interview to see how, like a professional would do it, so that you can kind of carry some of that with it.
Well, see, and I always get like, I have a couple friends that will say like, hey, because South Park, I'm not going to watch it.
No.
But there'll be a good episode. And they'll be like, hey, you got to check out this specific episode. So I'll look it up and watch that. Or Joe Rogan, like his podcast so far as long, I'm not going to listen to him.
Oh God,
but,
no, they're too
long.
But
there'll be some interesting ones. And he's like, yo, like you got it. This one you should check out. It's like, all right, I'll check it out. Like, and then matter of fact, the last one he recommended me was the lady from North Korea that was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and she was telling about everything behind the lines and all that.
Oh,
well,
wow.
He came back like 2 days later. He's like, don't worry about listening to that episode. I was like, why? He's like, turns out she was lying about all of it. They had to do like a correction on the show.
Oh shit!
They found out she was a fraud.
Oh my God,
that's hilarious. So like that almost makes me want to listen to it more now.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's terrible. No, I'll catch bits and pieces of his stuff, like
That's
it's actually a brand new kicker shirt.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah, it's brand new. It even has.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. No, this one's brand new. Okay, when I say it's brand new, I just pulled it out of a bag. Now, how long I've had it sitting in a bag?
That's within the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have containers of shirts, like containers of these things. So I never wore them. It was one of those things where I was like, I don't want to wear this shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why? Like,
Yeah.
they're shirts. Just wear them. What the hell? So, yeah. So, and then I started having 5-star logos made in all different colors. So now I can. So if I'm gonna wear their brand, my brand is gonna be on it too. So we have Smash Force, which I should probably put on the other sleeve, but it's not as colorful, so I don't. So, but yeah, lots of stereo shirts are coming out of the closets because
May have some deep cuts in there.
mm,
Maybe even a hat that people would.
oh yeah, my good segue. Yeah. Hold on, let me put on my perv hat.
Ooh,
Yeah, got my perv. Got my.
You look
perv
like you're
on.
ready to drink about 26 Bush Lights.
There you go. What's up? got the towel front with the whatever. Dude, this is the cheapest hat in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is and the other thing too, it's like a shot like this. This is so small, and then like, I have to just to get it to fit. So this is like a kid's hat. This is like the hat that you get at Hobby Lobby for $2.99
to print your own little thing on.
Yes, this is literally what this is.
Yeah.
And I know this because I just bought one. I made Sebastian a hat.
Yeah.
And so I went to Hobby Lobby and I was like, dude, they're only $2. It's like $2.99, $2.59 for their black iron-on hat. I was like, okay. So I bought one and made him a 5-star hat. But yeah, they don't fit normal humans because they're like I don't know. It's not a hat. So I'll pass.
Did we ever decide what we're gonna watch next week?
No, but I do have. I know what we should watch because I've been. I keep hearing how good this is. AKA Charlie Sheen.
Okay, I've been seeing it from the beginning. I haven't watched it, but I was like, okay, I'll watch this at some point.
Yes, no, because I don't really care about Liam Neeson doing Ice Road Vengeance.
Yeah, that one looks so stupid.
I think that's actually a part 2.
Yeah.
So, and I've already seen. What did I see? Oh, Black Rabbit. I don't even care what that is. But, yeah, no, I think I was listening to people talk about it this week.
Yeah,
and they're like, it's pretty good. It's a 2-part, so shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, no, let's watch that.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah,
because we didn't even get into. I was actually off Saturday.
Oh dang!
Yeah, it didn't work out the way you would have hoped. Didn't work out the way you would have hoped. No, it totally sucked. So my weekend was like, I get a day off, and no, I don't. No, not gonna happen. I mean, I didn't have to work. I guess that's the takeaway. But I didn't actually get to do anything I wanted to do.
Yeah,
so
that's about how it goes.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. Well, all right, guys, that's the show. Thank you for tuning in. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.
Bye.